Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. We have a lot to go over. You guys know that there is still so much fallout from Simon and Porsha's engagement. Adrienne from The Real is kind of slick, sort of defending Miss Porsha. Okay. Garcelle Bouvet from Beverly Hills thinks that this whole thing is just for a storyline. Tammy Roman from Basketball Wives also had to put her 2 cents in. And honey, she is not shying away from giving y'all her opinion on the situation. Then I want to get into some things when it comes to Ellen. She is quitting her long-running talk show. And then you guys, two of my favorite artists are being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So it's a lot to talk about. If you guys like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's go ahead and get started with the video. Now, before we talk about the mess, you guys know we have to talk about our sponsor, celestisnest.net. Y'all know that we are supporting Black businesses all 2021. And so y'all definitely need to pick up some products. Celeste's Nest will have you out here looking and smelling good, okay? They have all sorts of scents for their body butters, from Imperial Jazz to lemongrass to lavender, okay? Anything you could want. And of course, they have their new product, the shaving kit, okay? It comes with this shaving soap. You just swish with some water. You put it on the areas where you do not want the hair, okay? You can also do it on your legs and your chest and your underarms. And y'all, this will completely replace your shaving cream. So go ahead and pick up some products. The links will be down below. And you guys know you can use my code HOA for 20% off all of your orders for a limited time. Now let's get into the mess. All right, you guys. So of course, y'all know that there is still so much fallout when it comes to the situation between Porsha and Simon and their engagement. You guys know that Porsha has been breaking all types of girl codes, right? By being at Fallon's mansion, going for a swim in the pool, smoking her hookah. Okay, and y'all know here in Atlanta, people take their hookah very seriously. Porsha was poking holes in her little foil, okay, on top of that hookah, but was plotting on Fallon's husband this whole entire time. A shame and a scandal. With that being said, the fallout is real. People are still talking about the situation on social media and TV. And I want to show you guys these clips of the ladies of The Real because they have caught wind of what's going on in Atlanta. And Adrienne is slick, kind of, sort of defending Porsha, which is really interesting. And then we see Garcelle give her take. So go ahead and check this clip out.
If Fallon don't have a problem with it, why should we? If Fallon has moved on, doing her thing, then let's move on.
A month, you guys? A month? First of all, he's recently divorced. There hasn't even been time to reflect. It sounds to me like it's a storyline for next season.
So you guys saw that. Okay, y'all saw Adrienne kind of being like, what's the big deal, right? Adrienne said, if Fallon is okay with it and has moved on, what is the big deal? And it is very clear to me that Adrienne does not watch the show, okay? And she has admitted that. She admitted that she does not watch any of the Housewives franchises. She hasn't even watched her co-worker's show, Garcelle, on Beverly Hills. And so Adrienne is kind of sort of out of the loop when it comes to the situation, which would explain her stance on the whole scandal. But yeah, Adrienne was like, if Fallon has moved on, like, why are we talking about this? Well, the thing about it is we don't really know how Fallon feels. We don't really have Fallon's perspective. We don't know if she's okay. We don't know if she's moved on. I think a big part of this missing puzzle piece is the fact that we don't have Fallon's perspective, but we also don't have a really good idea of why Fallon and Simon divorced in the first place, okay? And I feel like once we figure that out, we can kind of have a better understanding of this whole situation, right? But Adrienne really doesn't see a problem with Porsha making a move on Mr. Simon, okay? And then you guys saw Miss Garcelle Bouvet, okay, giving her opinion on the whole thing. And she says that Porsha is moving way too fast, right? And I would totally have to agree. You guys know that we talked about this a little bit yesterday on our live stream, which was a whole entire key, okay? If you guys have not tuned into yesterday's live stream, what in the hell is you doing, okay? It was probably some of my best work, okay? If I do say so myself. But we talked about how Simon was just dating this girl, Jessica Harris, and how he's really not over Fallon and the whole divorce, but yet has put a ring on another woman. And so it's definitely moving way too fast, right? Porsha said on her Instagram post, looking very foolish, that they've only been in a relationship for a month. And quiet as it's kept, in my humble opinion, the two may have been in a serious relationship for a month, but these two lovebirds have been in contact for way longer. Okay, they have been in contact for way longer than a month. They've been plotting and scheming this for a while now. Okay, that's just what it seems like to me, right? But yes, we totally agree with Garcelle. Baby girl, you are moving way too fast. And you guys, Garcelle also says that this just seems like one big storyline for season 14. And honestly, I've been hearing you guys on social media. A lot of the fans have been toying with this idea that it's just for a storyline and Porsha is securing the bag and this, that, and the third. And I think that that may be a slither of the pie, okay? That may be a piece of the pie, but I truly think that this girl is in love with this man. Like, no joke, okay? No lie. Like, would Porsha be subjected to all this backlash, risk her public image and her status on the show just for a storyline? I don't think so. Okay, y'all, she is really into Simon. So, I don't know. The whole thing is just a mess. Like I always say, let me know what y'all think about the situation down in the comments below. Now, you guys, Tammy Roman also put her 2 cents into the conversation. And I really wanted to show you guys this clip because I feel like she hit the nail on the coffin, okay? Everything she said, I totally would agree with. So go ahead and check this clip out.
Is everybody in it together to kind of pole vault all of them to the top of our frontal lobe and our tongues? Because this is the topic of conversation. Maybe, just as another female, and both of them being Black women, I didn't want to see this. I did not want this to be the outcome. I feel like we need to have more camaraderie.
So y'all heard her, okay? Y'all heard Tammy. In conclusion, you know, it's really hard to focus on Porsha's happiness. It's really hard to be happy for her and her finding love because it's just amidst so much mess. Okay, there's just so much mess and shadiness surrounding it because of the narrative that we were sold on the show. Okay, we were only introduced to Fallon because of you, Porsha, right? The producers coupled you guys together, making you guys a duo, making us believe that you guys were friends. And with filming with her numerous times, going out of town with her, you had to build up some type of rapport. Like you guys were co-workers at the very least. And then to go be engaged to her soon to be ex-husband is just wrong. Okay, it's just wrong on so many levels. And so I agree with Tammy, like, girl, you're breaking girl code. And honestly, we didn't want to see this. Like, yes, this is entertaining. And yes, we're getting our life on social media. And yes, we cannot wait for season 14 to see Fallon versus Porsha, okay? And how Dennis and Simon fit into the equation. But something about it feels very dirty. And there's a sense of betrayal there, okay? So Porsha, I feel like you need to ponder. Stop posting those damn memes, okay? Stop thinking that this shit is funny, okay? And ponder and self-reflect on the situation. Now, on the flip side of it, to be an advocate for Porsha, because y'all know I ride for Porsha, she says she's happy. She says she's in love. And so we have to respect her happiness, right? But we still don't like the way it looked. We still don't like it, sis, all right? So again, let me know how y'all felt about what Tammy had to say. Now, moving right along to something a little bit different, Miss Ellen DeGeneres has finally called it quits on her long-running talk show, The Ellen Show, okay? She says that she is quitting because the show is no longer a creative challenge anymore, right? And the reports of a toxic work environment had nothing to do with her quitting. Now, for me, I really didn't feel a ways about this news because I don't watch The Ellen Show. It was just too happy-go-lucky for me, okay? And I am a happy-go-lucky person, but when I watch talk television, I want to see debating. I want to see conversations. I want to see people talk about real shit, okay? And Ellen just had viral people from YouTube and TikTok on there dancing and shit, and that's just not for me, okay? Like, if I want to watch TikToks, I'll go on the app. I'm not gonna watch a whole daytime television show of 2 6-year-old girls dancing in tutus rapping to Nicki Minaj. Like, I'm sorry, but that's not entertaining to me. Anyways, yeah, I don't really care because Ellen just wasn't that girl for me to begin with, but I know she was huge for a really, really long time. Like, she kind of took over Oprah's space when it came to becoming the #1 talk show on TV, besides The View, of course. Now, like I said, she says she's quitting because the show is no longer a creative challenge. And you guys know that there have been so many reports of the toxic work environment, and people think that that has a lot to do with why the show is ending. And honestly, I don't condone there being a toxic work environment, but from the things that I have heard, it just kind of seems like society always wants to cancel the face of something. And we know that the face of the Ellen Show is, of course, Ellen. Now, we do know that there was some sexual misconduct when it came to a couple of the producers on the show, which they definitely were held accountable. They were fired by Ellen herself. But, to cancel Ellen for whatever was going on behind the scenes, I feel like it's a bit too much. Now, she says that she never noticed the toxic work environment before people put her and the show on blast. And that's kind of sad. Okay, girl, like, that's kind of sad. It's your name on the marquee, okay? It's your name in front of the studio, and so you definitely should know what the hell is going on. But then again, playing devil's advocate, she has 250 plus employees, and that's why they have HR. That's why they have producers. That's why they have supervisors, to make sure that the work environment is working the way it needs to work. Y'all get what I'm saying? And so in conclusion, I feel as though Ellen should have been more in tune with her show and what was going on behind the scenes. However, I think people should not really be trying to cancel her, but focus on the production company and the studio, Warner Brothers, okay? Or maybe the network, NBC Universal. I mean, I'm just saying, we're always trying to cancel the face and get rid of the face of the show instead of looking at the studios and the networks, because they really create these homes for these toxic work environments. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all feel about the situation down in the comments below. Did you guys watch Ellen? Are you guys going to miss the show? Honestly, she could be gone tomorrow and I'm not going to notice. Okay? She can be off the air tomorrow and I wouldn't bat or blink an eye because, girl, bye. Okay, like, people was literally up there reacting to, people cook. Like, am I watching YouTube or am I watching TV? It was just weird. So let me know how y'all feel. Moving right along very quickly, I did want to mention that Jay-Z and Tina Turner are being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you guys, when I heard this news, I was super excited because everybody knows Jay-Z is a living legend, okay? I don't care what y'all say. And Tina Turner is even more of a living legend. And so they definitely deserve it. And this is the definition of giving our Black artists their flowers while they are still here. So shout out to Jay-Z and Tina Turner. Also, sidebar, have you guys caught the HBO Max documentary on Tina? Okay, let me know if I should watch it. I mean, I'm going to watch it anyways because it's Tina Turner, but we need some reviews down in the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up right here. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Love you, and don't forget to create a great day.